What's going on, guys? Jacob Worth back here with another video of Jacob's Life in Vegas. Coming to you guys today with a moving to Vegas video. For those of you particularly coming from the Northwest, particularly coming from Portland, Oregon area. So this could also apply to, I guess, some of you that are, right across the state line in Vancouver, Washington, or something like that. But this is going to be focusing on people moving here from the Portland area, really just Oregon in general. I've been to Oregon numerous times in my life. So Portland area, Tualatin, been to Crater Lake, been to Medford, Jacksonville, Ontario, Eugene, been to a fair amount of places in Oregon before. So I'm somewhat familiar with the state. Those of you that are getting ready to move here from the state, if you guys do need help with that process, I know an awesome realtor named Lacey, an awesome mortgage lender named Amber, who have both been on this channel several times. So they're really cool, they're really fun. They will hold your hand through the process if you need to move here, especially if you're looking to buy a home, if you need to sell your home there first. They got the whole thing covered, and they also know how to have some fun in the process, okay? You're gonna love those too. So if you want help with that process, there'll be a contact link down below for them in the description or like pinned in the top comment. But let's get to talking about the cost of living comparison between Portland, Oregon, and Las Vegas, Nevada. Now, there's all kinds of different cost of living calculators you can use online. So understand that the numbers you're gonna see in this one and how they're calculated compared to other ones, it can vary. There can be differences. This is just to give you a general idea of what you can expect as far as a difference in cost of living coming from Portland, Oregon to the Las Vegas area, okay? And then, this is geared towards your 2022, but I mean, these numbers can always change, right? So if you have a $50,000 annual income in Portland, okay, and you want to maintain your standard of living here in Las Vegas, you're gonna need to earn about $37,500, okay? So the cost of living in Vegas is about 25% lower than it is in Portland. Also better weather. So you're going to get a lower cost of living coming here to Las Vegas than if you were to stay in Portland, okay? Because Portland is pricey, not as much as, like San Francisco or something like that, but it is an expensive city to be living in. Now, housing, okay? So the median two-bedroom apartment rent in Portland is about $2,600, almost $2,700, according to these websites. So Las Vegas, it's $1,176 for a two-bedroom apartment rent. So, I mean, you're looking at, geez, quite a chunk. Damn, that's a hell of a difference between the two. I mean, it's more than 50%. So, median home price of the 3-bed, 2-bath, Portland about $616,000. Las Vegas saying about $441,000. So, transportation, we're talking gas price per gallon. Portland's at $3.22, Las Vegas at $3.07. So a little cheaper on the gas here in Vegas than Portland, but nothing drastic like the home price or rent price. So food, we're looking at food. If you're looking at a loaf of bread, Portland's about $4.50. Vegas is about $3.30. So a dozen eggs in Portland's about $2.12. Vegas is $2. So eggs are pretty comparable, but bread is definitely cheaper. Gallon of milk is actually more expensive here in Las Vegas. So $1.93 in Portland, $2.51 here in Vegas. If you want a 12-inch pizza, $13 in Portland, damn. Here in Vegas, it's like $10.50. If you want the McDonald's quarter pounder with cheese, $5.80 in Portland. In Vegas, about $4.40. If you want some entertainment, so you want to go grab a movie or go see a movie, Portland, your ticket's going to be $3, no I'm kidding, $11.33, excuse me. And in Las Vegas, it's about $12.15. So that movie's going to cost you a little bit more to see here in Las Vegas. Yoga class, if you're coming from Portland, $18.80. That's actually cheaper than Seattle. And then coming here to Las Vegas, though, is $16.83. So you can save, $2 by going to your regular yoga class here in Las Vegas. So you go 5 times a week, you're doing it for, you gave yourself a $10 a week raise by doing yoga in Vegas versus Portland. 6-pack of Heineken beer, Portland, $10.80. Man, that beer's pricey up in the Northwest for you guys. It's almost not as bad as Seattle. And then in Las Vegas is $8.38 for a 6-pack of Heineken. Healthcare, cost for a doctor's visit, Portland, $161. Here in Las Vegas, $112. Cost of a dentist visit, actually $96.40 in Portland and $102.20 here in Vegas. So interesting that the doctor's visit is a fair chunk cheaper, about almost $50 cheaper here in Vegas, but a dentist visit's actually going to cost you about $6 more. Cost of optometrist visit, Portland, $139. Las Vegas, $114.99, so $115, so $25 difference, give or take. Cost of Lipitor in Portland, $527. Jeez. Here in Vegas, $436. So that Lipitor is even more expensive in Portland than it is in Seattle. Population, pretty comparable for 2019 between Portland and Las Vegas. So Portland, 645,291. Here in Las Vegas, about 635,000. That's the Las Vegas city limits, not the unincorporated parts of the Las Vegas area, which when you get ready to move here, you'll learn about city limits, unincorporated, jurisdictions between police, fire, the county commission, the city council, how stuff gets managed and operated at local levels. It's a little different here, but the city limits of Las Vegas, 635,000. With the unincorporated parts of Las Vegas, definitely over 1 million. And Clark County is about 2.2, 2.3 million people in that vicinity as we head into 2022. Now the weather, here's a huge difference between these two places. Average summer high in Las Vegas in July, 103.8. It's definitely our hottest month. So in Portland, the average summer high in July is 80.5. So barely breaking 80 degrees in Portland in those summer months. The winter low in Vegas, 37 degrees. The winter low in Portland, 36.4, so slightly colder in Portland, but obviously it's much more moisture in the air if you're up in Portland than here in Las Vegas. Okay, everyone knows the summer's dry here in Las Vegas, but the winter is also dry here in Las Vegas. We don't get a lot of mist, a lot of fog, and that kind of thing here in the desert that you're probably used to up in the Northwest. Average commute time, one way to work as far as metro areas. This one cannot be that accurate. Portland, 26.6 minutes, and Las Vegas, 24.5. Like I said, these are to give you a general guideline, but in Portland, I have a hard time imagining it's only a 2-minute difference between commute time in Portland and Las Vegas, because Vegas is a pretty easy area to drive. So those of you in the Northwest, give me some more insight on that one, because that one I'm looking at that like, I don't know about that one. State income tax. Oregon, at the lowest end, they have 4.75%. The highest end, 9.9%, so damn near 10. Nevada, 0. We don't do state income tax. But sales tax combined, so 2021, Portland at 0, because the state of Oregon does not have a sales tax. And here in Las Vegas, it's 8.38%. So that's kind of the trade-off between, like Washington has no state income tax, but they definitely have sales tax. And then Oregon's got no sales tax, but they do have a state tax. So that's why some people who live in Washington, like close to the border, they'll get the no state income tax in Washington. They'll do a lot of their shopping in Oregon so they don't pay sales tax on things. So ultimately, though, for a lot of people, I would say that the no state tax is better, because that applies to everyone equally. Property tax between the two places. Portland's just over 1% is the average in Clackamas County, if that's how you guys say it up there. And then here in Clark County, it's about 0.65% is what it is. So valuable industries for each state that you're looking at here, like kind of the big industries. Portland, a lot of it's people working in management, like it's public administration. Mining, I wasn't too familiar with mining up in Portland, but also oil and gas. I know Portland has a fair amount of a tech scene as well up there. Not quite like Seattle does, definitely not quite like Silicon Valley, but they do have some tech companies there. Here in Southern Nevada, no surprise to people, right? Travel, hospitality, accommodation, food services. Healthcare here, we do have a large retirement population, so that's going to be a growing industry here. And, arts, entertainment, again, stuff in that realm here. And of course, there are jobs in other areas. So if you want to come here and work in banking or something like that, like we do have banks, there are opportunities to do that kind of work. But obviously the dominant industries here in the Vegas area are going to be lots of hospitality and travel related, have a travel related emphasis on them. So that's what you're looking at as far as cost of living between Las Vegas, Nevada and Portland, Oregon. So if you're looking to move here in 2022, this gives you an idea, a guideline of what you can expect. So again, if you need help with the whole moving process, I've got a link down below, put you in contact with an awesome realtor named Lacey. She also works with a mortgage lender named Amber. They've both been here on the channel several times. If you need help selling your place there before you move here, they got you from the start of your process in Oregon to by the time you actually move here to Las Vegas. So link is down below if you want to contact them. Thank you for watching this video. I hope this was very helpful to those of you looking to move here to Las Vegas. That is going to be it for this one. I am Jacob, and this is My Life in Vegas.